All right, let's take a look at our fall final review part two. So this video is going to include instruction for problems 1, 2, and 3. Problem 1, Andre collected data on the length in minutes of some films. This is a histogram summarizing his data. So how many films are in Andre's data set? Well, we can tell that because all we need to do is take each separate bar of the histogram and use that number and add the numbers up. So we have 10 films that are between 60 and 80 minutes, 20 films that are between 80 and 100 minutes, 25. So we're going to get the calculator out, or if you want to, and you can add all of those up. So we've got 10 plus this one, the second bar is 20, plus the third bar is 25, plus the fourth bar is 20, plus the last bar is 10 again, and that comes out to be 85. So 85 films are part of his data. Okay, and describe the shape of the distribution. Remember shapes. You can go back in your notes and your vocabulary and look up those different shapes. This shape is pretty much symmetrical, meaning if you put a line down the middle, it's basically the same on both sides. And it's also got a bell shape to it. So it's got that bell curve and it's symmetrical. There's problem 1. Let's take a look at problem 2. Probably we'll need that calculator once again. So in this, we have a dot plot that shows in age in years of 29 dogs at a dog park. So each of these dots represents the age of a dog in years. So we can figure out the mean age because, once again, we can use our calculator. So we've got here, I'm just going to make some notes here for you. We've got one dog that is 0 years old. So we don't need to, we have 0 plus, okay, we've got 2 dogs that are 1 year old. So we've got +1 +1. Okay. 3 dogs that are 2 years old, +2 +2 +2, and so on and so forth. Yes, there are other different ways that you could put this in the calculator. Okay, but when all is said and done, once you've added up all of the ages of all 29 dogs, then you divide by the number of data points, which is 29. And when you do that, you get an answer of about 4.9 years old. Hey, how did you explain how you found the value of the mean? Okay. I added the ages for each of the 29 dogs together and then divided that total by 29 because that's how many dogs are in the survey. What is the median age of the dogs at the dog park? Well, remember, the median is the number that's right smack in the middle of the data. So we can figure that out with a dot plot. It's really nice. Change colors here because we have it in order here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cross off keep going from one end to the other. Okay. So I'm going to cross off a low one. I'm going to cross off the next high one. I'm going to cross off the next low one, cross off the next high one. The next low one, high one, low one, high one. Okay, this is not the only way you could do this. There are other ways. Okay, and 4 is the median. So I crossed off numbers at both ends until I got to the very middle number. There are other ways you could do this. So if you had a different way and it works, great. I used the dot plot since it's in order from least to greatest. I crossed off numbers at the beginning and the end until I got to the very middle number, which is 4. Ah! Boom. Go. And problem 3, taking a look at a box plot. Yes. The average goals scored per game are calculated for 20 soccer tournaments. So they took the number of goals of 20 soccer tournaments and then averaged them out. The 20 averages are used to create this box plot. Well, a reminder for yourself, what information do box plots show us? Okay, well, it shows us the minimum number, so the minimum number of goals. It shows us the maximum number of goals. Okay, and then the box itself is that inner quartile range, that 50%. That's where 50% of the goals were scored. And then that line in the not necessarily the center, it's in the box, the line that's in the box, that represents our median of the data. So we cannot get mode, we cannot get mean. There's information we cannot get from a box plot, so keep that in mind. So the interquartile range is 1.2 goals per game. Well, the interquartile range is the beginning of the box to the end of the box. So 2.8 to 4, and 2.8 to 4 has a range of 1.2. Yep, boom. So if the interquartile range is 1.2, it cannot be 3.2, so that's not correct. It cannot be 3.6, so C is not correct. Okay, the mean is 3.6 goals per game. We can't get the mean from a box plot. We can't get that. Okay, the median is 3.6 goals per game. We can get the median, so let's take a look up here. The median is the line inside the box, and what do you know? The median is 3.6 goals per game. Right? The minimum is 2.8 goals per game. No, the minimum is 2.4 goals per game. And the maximum is 5.6 goals per game. Yes, the maximum is 5.6. So A, E, and G, that's the information we can get from this box plot.